Hello, the equipment to be introduced today is M3000 OLED parameter test system. M3000 OLED parameter test system is equipment which analyzes light-emitting devices' electrical and optical characteristics by applying electrical source signals to the device and analyzing the resulting output signals. It is Max Science's source technology-driven, self-developed product designed for precision analysis of light-emitting devices' performance characteristics. Let's take a look at the hardware. This equipment is comprised of test jig, spectrometer, and measurement software. The equipment can be configured in numerous ways depending on customers' choices. Temperature control format, measurement options, and other details can be selected by the user. Let's take a look at the product. The size of the exterior is 660 mm in width, 520 mm in height, and 500 mm in dimension. The operating temperature is 23 degrees Celsius plus minus 5 degrees, and input power rating is 100 to 220 volt AC, one phase, 50 to 60 Hz, 105 watts. The backside consists of main power switch and communication port for each component. Inside the outer cover is the jig where the user loads the OLED device, motion stage, and spectrometer. User can adjust distance, angle, and etc. can be seen on the screen. At the lower part sits M131 OLED parameter tester. This is the M131 OLED parameter tester. Electrical characteristics of the device under test can be measured with voltage application and current measurement devices. The product specifications are as shown on the screen. The backside consists of main power switch and communication port for each component. This is a spectroradiometer. It can measure display devices, modules, and panels' luminance, color coordinate, spectrum, correlation temperature, and color index. It is a compact product weighing 3 kilograms and having minimum measuring distance of 132 millimeters, with luminance range of 0.1 to 100,000 CD per meter square. Luminance range can be adjusted depending on the specifications of the ND filter. Lens is located on the front end, and main power and LAN ports are located on the back end. Every product is accompanied by certificate of calibration. This is the XYZ motion stage. This component can rotate from minus 90 degrees to plus 90 degrees. It's comprised of a manual XYZ stage and automatic theta stage, and can be configured in various ways depending on user request. This is the test jig. Once the cover of the jig is closed, the LED on the cell turns on with the start of the measurement, and a photodiode is utilized to measure and record this LED's luminance data. It is used for both top and bottom emission type samples with 4 luminance regions, and uses a BNC type cable for input and output signals. Test jigs can be manufactured in various ways depending on OLED sample types. Let's take a look at the measurement software. Main measurement parameters are OLED samples voltage, current, luminance, spectrum, and color coordinate. Measurement data processed to extract various efficiency and other characteristic parameters to assess the display device's performance. IVL sweep mode sweeps the selected bias input range on the OLED sample under test, while measuring and recording the luminance data for each sweep point. IVL one-point mode is for measuring one data point. Lifetime measurement mode applies constant bias source to the sample under test, while measuring and recording the changing luminance data over time. This mode records the IVL data according to preset time interval, until the preset end condition is met, at which point the experiment ends automatically. Viewing angle sweep measurement mode also applies constant bias source to the sample under test, and measures luminance change following the viewing angle sweep. Capacitance voltage sweep measurement mode measures the impedance response characteristics according to voltage change at the set frequency, and the impedance change according to changes in bias voltage, and calculates capacitance. This is the full specification of the M3000 OLED parameter test system.